Am I the asshole for refusing to attend my best friend's wedding? I am entangled in a wedding drama of epic proportions. My recently engaged best friend asked me to be her maid of honor, and words can't even describe how happy I was. We've been inseparable since kindergarten, and I was ready to make her big day unforgettable. I spent nearly $700 on her bachelorette party, buying cute outfits for everyone and renting a party bus with all-you-can-drink drinks. The other girls pitched in, but I'm the most financially stable, so the majority fell on me. I helped plan the wedding of her dreams, right down to contacting the vendors and setting dates when she was too busy. I made the save the date and invitation cards. What I'm trying to say is that I did a lot for her. And then, 2 weeks before the wedding, my best friend asked me to step down and said that her future sister-in-law would be taking the role of MA. I was pissed, and we got into a huge argument over this where I, admittedly, said things I wasn't proud of. Since then, I've received texts from our friends, best friend's family, the groom's family, and even sister-in-law telling me that I'm a drama queen who needs to get over herself and that it isn't about me. This has really gotten to me and I need to know, was I in the wrong? Edit grammar mistakes. Edit 2. Thank you everyone who's been commenting and giving me advice. I'm going to wait a week to let emotions cool and then try and have a sit down with my friend to talk about this. I'll be logging off for now because I'm going to make a huge batch of cookies and watch some TV to relax. Am I the asshole for not attending the wedding? Not the asshole. She changed her mind about you being her MOH after you've done so much for her and spent so much money, so you get to change your mind about attending the wedding. Simple as that. Info. Did she give you a reason for why she asked you to step down? Not the asshole if you haven't left any info out. It appears almost as if they wanted to use your funds for the stuff MOH usually handles, but keep the optics of having future SIL in the position. Even if that isn't the case, waiting until this close to the date is shady and gross. They knew how much time, money, and effort you put in, and I doubt they made any offers to repay you, correct? Not the asshole girl. You are so not the a-hole here. You poured your heart and cash into making your bestie's wedding epic, and then she pulls a switcheroo on you. That's majorly messed up. Of course, you're hurt and upset. It's not about being a drama queen, it's about being treated with respect after all you've done. Her family and friends need to see the bigger picture instead of calling you out. Stand your ground, girl, and let them know you're hurt, not just causing drama. You deserve better vibes. INFO. Did you ask anyone to financially compensate you after you were asked to step down? This feels like a gross bait and switch. Edit. Not the asshole. This is some bullshit. Not the asshole, but I'd bill her for everything I paid for. She essentially used you to fulfill the duties, and when it was all done gave the position to someone else. Send her an invoice. She did you dirty. You don't swap MOH or best man. Unacceptable. Not the asshole. Bride is a dick for springing this on you so close to the wedding. No doubt she's being pressured into this, but the least she could do was confide in you about the real reason for this last-minute change. Now all she has is drama and the loss of her best friend. Sorry. Not the asshole. It is rude of your friend to go back on her decision, especially after you had already done so much for her and spent so much money. You can apologize for the things you said in anger, but the cause of the conflict clearly lies with your friend. Not the asshole. All the time and money you spent. No way would I go and the friendship would be over. Not the asshole. I'm sorry hun, but that's not your best friend. Do you know her parents? I would ask for at least some money back and be done with her. So the bride used you as her unpaid wedding planner, your out-of-pocket money for a bachelorette party. Did you pay for the MOH dress in addition? That since you are being demoted you won't be allowed to wear, or are you supposed to hand over the dress to the SIL also without reimbursement? Respond on SM to her and all her flying monkeys, everything you've listed here, and then go NC with this person who is clearly not your friend. I'm so sorry and quite offended by her treatment of you. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. I probably would have quietly walked away from both the wedding and from our friendship. That was a nasty, hurtful thing to do. The bride was no doubt under a lot of pressure from her family to have SIL in the wedding, but she should have stood up for you and say it wasn't fair, as you had already spent a fortune on your MOH duties. Did they still want you to be in the wedding as a bridesmaid? Was SIL originally asked to be bridesmaid? Not the asshole, she used you. This was the plan all along. If you paid deposits, get your money back. Skip the wedding. Not the asshole kinda sounds like they used you because they knew you made the most money. Or I should say, the story is framed in a way that gives that vibe. Info: did the bride say why the SIL was taking over? I'm leaning not the asshole, since it sounds like the bride was taking advantage of your time, effort, and money, but if she was getting pressure from the groom's family, then maybe it was just a coincidence. Not the asshole, you went all out for your bestie, dropped serious cash, and poured your heart into making her wedding dreams come true. Then, out of the blue, she kicks you to the curb. That's messed up, of course. You're upset, who wouldn't be? And now everyone's acting like you're the bad guy. Nah, sis, you're totally justified in feeling hurt and pissed off. Not the asshole, you got used and now you are being insulted. Should you go, you would be angry and leave early. What then is the point? Do not go. Do not contribute anything, as you already have. Info: you've left out all the details about the conflict. Did she give a reason for why she wanted to change things? What did she say and what did you say? Was there anything at all that might be related here? At 29, I would expect her to be pretty aware of social conventions, especially if she was aware enough about the MOH throwing the bachelorette party and so on. So just assigning the role to someone else at the last minute seems like there is a story there. Not the asshole in any way, shape, or form. No way I would attend after this. The bride is not your friend. She's the AH, not you. Not the asshole. Imho, don't try to get your money back. 1K is a very cheap price for that bullet. Let it go and cut this nice bride forever. Not the asshole, she had you do all the grunt work, then SIL swoop in for the fun part. That's just wrong. Not the asshole, get your money back and break away. Not the asshole. If I were you, I think I would just own it. Say something like, you're right. I do need to get over it. I was way too excited about bride's wedding. I invested far too much time, emotion, and money in helping to create her perfect day. Then I discover that she's not worth it. I should have seen that ahead of time. Now I need to get over it. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. Not the asshole, they must pay you back. This is revolting. And how they all attack you like this, belittle you, yikes. I would have cut contact honestly. Expecting that someone else should pay that kind of money and no one else, and kick them down, no, just no. Really shows their true colors, especially since they don't want to pay you back. Not the asshole. Tell them to pay you back. Your so-called best friend is massive AH though. If I were you, I would step down and cut ties with all of them. Why are they so stuck in gender roles? If it is so important to groom's family, why can't she be best woman and stand for groom? NTA. What's her reasoning? Is it something cheesy but kind of understandable, like the families are coming together so they've chosen to SIL to be MOH? Still not the asshole, as even if that is the case she should have explained, but interested